And welcome everyone for on the DeCod3rs channels for the Jelly shows number 8. What's up, guys? How you doing?
How you doing, mate? You all right?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, amazingly. Is that an English word? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, so Jas, how you doing, man? Rough morning?
Yeah, normal. It's all good.
Okay,
Normal. Normal. You said
normal.
you was cleaning up sick. Like, is that a normal thing?
I think it was a private pre-show discussion that should not supposed to be public, but I trigger it.
Right,
I trigger it.
No, it's just a dog. It's it's not like anything personal with me. It's just a normal dog life. Being a dog dad.
It's a dog life.
Oh, you're a dog dad. That's cute. That's cute. Carl, how was your morning, evening, days?
Yeah, good, mate. Can't
Nice.
complain.
Yeah, and Dam, same thing. Everything's well.
At least I'm not in Jack's position right now, so I'm very good.
Yes, Jack. If you
very
watch the show, we salute you.
I like the way you had two fingers at your head. Yeah, he had them up his arse.
You said Jack's like, oh.
And Ozgu, Steph, Amumu, GM, and happy to see you in the chat. Okay, so how was the show last week? Did you enjoy it when Chaz was hosting it and I was away?
Yeah, it was fun. It
was better, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't say better, but it was just as good.
Awesome. Okay, so I want to start with personal question because that's basically why we started this channel, is for me to have like private discussion with people of the ecosystem, and I need to catch up with what's happening with Jelly. So first question, Carlos, like I found more jellies in my wallet, but the burn mechanism, it's over because like it went pretty fast. What should I do? Should I wait for round 3?
There's not going to be a round 3, but we are going to do. People have still got to upgrade, so the upgrade's still got to happen. So people have still got to use it there. Plus, we'll be using a bunch of it for different stuff as well, like just clawing it back, getting it all out of circulation. That's the goal.
Okay.
It is. But yeah, there's no round 3, mate. You snooze, you lose, eh?
Bro, it was at 8 a.m. and then I said like 8 a.m. in the morning. I said, fuck it. I went to bed like 2 hours ago. I will wait for when I woke up. I woke up at 2 p.m. It was 3 hours too late. I said, fuck my stuff, bro. Fuck shit.
I think it was done in 30 minutes, eh? It was 30 minutes finished.
Yeah, that went pretty fast. And I just lost monetization because I said too much bad words in 1 minute. So YouTube, thank you.
Well, if we're not getting paid for this, I'm getting off. I'll see you all later.
I mean, you're not getting paid. I have some ad revenues, but yeah, thank you for that.
He has some jelly he can give you.
Yeah. Fucking don't want that. Fuck all, mate.
I buy back jellies from secondary with like the revenue of the show. That's what I do. It's important. Like it's 50 cents. So we can manage it. So Icon, I only tune in because I thought Jas was hosting again. So for viewership, bro, we need you to maybe we should alternate.
Oh dear Lord, Icon. Typical Icon, eh?
No, we miss the French energy, man. We need you.
I know. Amazingly French accent.
You just went, I know. Fucking
cat.
Okay, so on personal question. When the DeCod3rs jelly drop, what's happening there? Like I want to play, I want to spin the wheels. Carl, is that for you?
Yeah, let him answer that question.
yeah, soon.
Announcement, bro.
Carlos just put out an announcement this morning. If you read it on his Twitter, you would know it's coming.
Okay.
Yeah,
like because you have a lot of partnership and stuff that went well, right? So that's cool.
Yeah,
okay,
we got
so
loads. None of them
nice.
come out yet, but we're just getting everything lined up to maximize what we're doing.
You boys are a priority. Once it goes live, you'll be the like 27th box that we put up, I think.
I thought we had them. You bumped them up. I thought it was 33rd.
Hey, I'll take top 50. So I mean, just
I forgot we added like So Dead and all those ones as well. Yeah.
But I mean, Yeah. Okay. So yeah, other projects were beta tester, and now you're waiting for like the real ones, like to you wanted for the real project to be like really good. So you had beta tester before us, and now we can launch properly. That's cool. I love it.
Yep.
It'll be so once we do it, you'll be like pretty much the first one, I'd say.
Okay.
First, second,
Awesome.
third, 27th.
Can't
Top
wait.
5.
Yeah.
Nice. It's gonna be banger.
Yeah.
I love it.
What's your plan? Are you
can't
gonna
wait.
play? Are you gonna play it on stream? Because obviously use.
So now I have a Gambles account. So I have a show like tonight at 2 a.m. my time. So I forgot what time is it in another time zone. But I will do like a Gamble streams tonight, the first one.
Yeah, man.
Because
That'd be awesome.
I do like a one-person stream, like just me, because I want to see if I'm entertaining or I'm just boring motherfucker. So I want to practice that, and Gambles will be part of the show now.
That's awesome, man.
That's cool. It's good. Like,
did you get everything set up? Did you get your affiliate link and all that stuff? So when people sign up, you can
exactly. I have everything, bro. I have everything. Like, just send me the affiliate link. I have the affiliate link. I have the account ready. I just need to understand how all of those games works because, bro, like when I see other players like pressing the button and say, "Oh yeah, there's a lot of colors and stuff," I have no idea what the fuck is happening. So that's gonna be fun.
I think that makes it better in a way, right? Because like when you watch streamers, they're like, "Oh yeah, if I get 3 of these, this is gonna happen." You'll be like, "What the fuck is going on?" You know what I mean? Like,
I'll tell you what. If he hits a max win, I'll fucking just like break something because I've been playing for a long time. Don't hit max wins. Vince will turn it on like max win like 3 games in a row. Not even know what's going on. He's like, "Why did it stop? I had 6 spins left."
Sometimes I watch like Carlos like a short, and it's like, "Oh yeah, I hope I'm gonna hit 3 cowboys and 56 multipliers." Oh shit, I lost. What the fuck happened, bro? I have no fucking idea. But I guess the Cowboys are gone. But okay,
it'll be fun to watch though.
It's gonna. I can't wait, bro. I'm excited. I'm excited like crazy today. Like it's cool. Yes,
This is excited to gamble.
Yes.
Dear Lord, what have you done to him?
Yeah. But like, what about like the betting monetization on like not monetization, but like the betting videos on YouTube? Is that like okay to stream betting on YouTube?
Baiting,
Betting. Gambling.
Betting.
Betting.
It is. It's fine to stream. Yeah, you just can't. You can't post your link in. You can't have it in the chat. You where like you can't post it yourself. You can't have it on the stream. Like you won't be able to have like gambles whatever on the screen and stuff like that.
But what about the affiliates links?
Yeah, you can't put it in the description. Like
I can't
strike it now.
What you do is tell people go to your Twitter or wherever you've got it. Say I'm doing a massive giveaway over there. Go over there, and then they'll see like you have to sign up and do that. You know.
Like the Unifine stuff.
That's why everyone moved from Twitch, Because Twitch did the same. Like Twitch are not allowed to do it.
Yeah. Also keep going. Like are they still like they reach like audience? I know we talk about like a couple of shows ago, but like Kick is like doing good, right?
Yeah, very good. Yeah.
Cool.
They seem to be getting on like a bunch of streamers all the time. Because what it is, Twitch are getting to a point where they just keep banning everyone for fucking anything.
Yeah.
And then Kick's like, "Hey, come over here. We'll give you more money. We'll give you this." You know what I mean? It's like the more people that go on there. Yeah. Like it's more difficult to sort of. Like they're just gaining more and more credibility as time goes on because like Drake streams on there now, you know what I mean? It's mental.
Oh yeah, really? Oh fuck, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's because he's got a deal with Stake and Stake on Kick, so it'd be mad if he was streaming on Twitch, Yeah.
But I honestly like the big rap stars and like hip hop music and stuff like streaming. It's insane. Like the stream was like who's the guy who streams like Nicki Minaj? Keith.
Oh,
Keith.
Kai Sennett.
Keith.
Kai Sennett, yeah.
Kai Sennett. Like like can you imagine like basically like the biggest star like 20 years ago Michael Jackson showing up on stream? Okay, I have so many jokes right now because
I know, in the kids section.
But like,
What?
It's all right. You can't hear me.
He could have opened like toys, like like toys box opening shit. But whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but Kids box opening.
Michael Jackson doing a balcony stream.
Oh yeah, imagine. I try not to drop challenge.
But okay, like so that kind of level of like superstar coming up into you. Yeah, okay, so not bedroom, but like a streaming room, and like gathering like million of people at 3 a.m. in the morning. It's insane. It's crazy.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I think if Michael Jackson, like there's I think he's the most famous person and will be the most famous person ever.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson, I think, because it's so easy to become a celebrity now, right? Like back in his day, there was only a handful of them. Like, and yeah, if he ever did anything like that, like no one's got fans the way he had fans, where they just like
100%.
die for him. You know what I mean? Yeah, times have changed. But
100%. But I think it was one of the superstars that everywhere you go, you know him. Like, for example, there is like huge superstar in the US and stuff. But if you go to, I don't know, like like even Asian country where like you have two separate cultures, like they don't know some stars, right? But because we don't have the same, like I have no idea who is famous in like Thailand or something, but they are huge in that country. But Michael Jackson reached like the whole globe. It was crazy. But no,
even African tribes going.
Exactly. But like 100%, I think like Michael Jackson was one of stars that were known by like tribes in Amazonia or some stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's insane. But one day, Carlos, you will be recognized everywhere.
Oh yeah, globally, yeah.
Yeah.
The
100%.
person that rugged the fucking SBO token.
Rug token, then put out album. That's on the list.
Yeah.
Put out music album next. You're good.
JDs were free, like free. Like we burn them. Okay, and last personal question, and then we can move to the like ecosystem news and stuff. I'm moving more money to flooring protocol. Are you still exposed to it or no?
Yeah, not as much as I was, because they pulled away the rewards, but then they put the rewards back. So I haven't transitioned back into it. When they removed the rewards, I just moved the money somewhere else to do something with it. But now all the rewards have gone back there. Well, how's your experience? Are you enjoying it?
My experience is like ETH is just dog shit chain, man. Like you have to approve, like again, like you said last time, right? Like you have to approve a collection. So then you give like a website access to 60, like all of your assets for that specific collection. So it's crazy. Then so you pay already like $2 for that. You do a transaction from one wallet to another, because I don't want to have my all of my assets in the same wallet that flooring protocol. So I created a new address, send my item. Then I already paid like another $10 because I batch it with like OpenSea. And then you have to approve the pool. You have to approve staking. You have to approve the swap. You do the swap. You spend like low $150 just to approve transaction and move your asset. Just that, it's killing me. Just even the mindset of like, okay, so like I have like $20,000 in flooring protocol now, because I put some use in there. I paid $200, so it's nothing in network fees. But the concept of like leaving the banking system and paying $50 for fucking transaction, it's killing me. Even if it's stupid, because it's nothing, right? And if you have like a portfolio of like 10 million, it makes sense to pay $5 per transaction. But when you have experience Solana UX, fuck that, man.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. You're lucky as well, because when I was doing it, it was like $80 a transaction for some of them, you know?
In which world that makes sense?
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Because like normal people get paid, some people get paid like $50 a day or whatever, right?
Exactly.
And so even less in some countries. So it's just not a viable option to go mainstream, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, it will sort of shit out over ETH. Well,
Yeah.
I'm bagged up on ETH now, because I think when the ETF news goes towards them, like, oh, they're about to get approved as well, then
I think there is a play, like for sure. Like if we can see like if ETF in the next 6 months, that could be really interesting for the market for sure.
Yeah, probably see it like maybe around May, I was thinking.
Same thing at like Bitcoin halving, right?
Yeah, halving's in April, I think, the end of April this year.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think this is the last dip now. I don't think you're going to get much lower than what's like however low it goes this time. I think after that you're looking at like a proper run. I think
market is properly bleeding today.
Yep.
Bleeding like
Jack's ass.
Bro,
Jesus Christ.
We lost 10%. Like in 10% in crypto, it's Monday.
Yeah, Bitcoin on the weekly is hitting the bear sign. So definitely can see us going back down a little more even. We'll see.
Mate, Bonk's getting absolutely fucking battered. I'm telling you.
Yep. Oh my god. I look at Bonk and I think of Carlos. Jesus Christ.
Yep. Yeah. It's not good. Cheers, mate.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna share that because path. You see that? Yeah, you see that?
Oh, yeah.
It's red, but like it's a lot of red. But I don't know. Well, like we top at what, like 40? No more. What is it? Week, months, 6 months.
6 months were good.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You just need to move out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To zoom out. Like, 5 years, like, it's good. I like 5 years. Just wait another 5 years and then bear market will be over.
Even maybe 1 year. You just wait 1 year from
true.
now. You'll be in a good spot this time next year.
Yeah, which asset class is giving you that kind of ROI, even if you're just like crazy volatility and stuff? I don't know. Like, I don't understand any other in class of asset class anymore. When you know a bit about crypto.
Yep. And then when you look at the likes of Solana and the ones like the off Bitcoin, like some of them have just got crazy potential over the next bull market.
Yeah,
I think Solana right now is safer than like it's more of a like plausible investment than it was when it was at $10. You know what I mean? Because when it was at $10, everyone was like, "Oh, like there's a chance that this could like just fold." And I think now it's got back to where it was in terms of like pegged with the rest of the market, like 50% below all-time high or whatever, 100% below all-time high, whatever it is. I think it's like Solana now is a buy for me. If I was to buy, I think Solana's pretty safe right now. There's more chance it goes to $250 now than when it was at $8. You know what I mean?
100%. Yeah, like again, it's easier to do like a 2x than 10x, right? Especially with like a crypto that already run for one cycle. Because like how many coins in the top 10 market cap went into like 2017 and doesn't exist anymore? Like it's completely different. That's why it could be like there's different like way to see Solana, because again it can be a boomer coin next year, because like we will have the next shiny token that do everything better than Sol. But also like the pain point of Solana is not big enough to have another layer one, I think.
Yeah. So, I think Solana is pretty much perfect, Like if you used to look at the flaws of Solana now, it's pretty hard to find what they are.
I don't know, 1%. What's your take, Carl? Carl?
Oh, so I was just answering the DM, my bad. Work doesn't stop, bro.
Sorry.
Nah, it's all good. Bitcoin good. Crypto good for the year. Oh, mate, I wasn't paying attention for the last like 2 minutes. I'm not gonna lie.
Bitcoin good.
Crypto good, very good.
Bitcoin good. Crypto good.
Yeah. If you got bags, good. Nah, Solana. I only really look at Solana, to be honest. I haven't got.
That's what we're talking about, funnily enough.
Yeah, well, that's good. Yeah. It's going to be hard for anything to beat Solana.
Yeah.
Like for how much can be built on top of it, transaction speed, fees, etc. There are going to be some that are out there, but I think Solana already has like an amazing NFT community. For a chain to then come and take over, it would have to develop all those little side bits as well. So, I don't know. A lot of people saying that Solana eventually kill ETH. I don't know if that's necessarily true. There's a lot of positives to it, but I kind of feel like, I don't know, BTC's that top one, and then you've got Ethereum, and then Solana probably next, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And everyone in the chat, come back next week for the good show with hosted by Caricature. Don't miss it. Huge Alpha. And he will do some technical analysis too.
So good.
Chart goes good.
Green candle, good. Red candle, bad.
He's just gonna open charts and thumbs up, thumbs down. That's it.
No, 1%. Okay. What?
No, just
okay. Yeah, you are hosting another show, bro.
Yeah, but just starts answering some other questions on 2 podcasts at the same time. Busy man. What? Don't stop.
Okay, so that was my personal question. Thank Carlos for your input. I know what to do now. It's cool. Okay, so what happened also this week is a crypto undead. So they did 200,000 SOL volume, which is fucking crazy. In couple of days, and the floor price is around 10 SOL. It's definitely not the 80 SOL floor price you can see on the timeline. There was people expecting that shit or pumping their own bank, whatever, on their own whitelist. But is that what OKBS did by the time when they did 100,000, 200,000 in a day, right?
Yeah, they did stupid numbers off the rip. Okay, but
fucking crazy, right? So basically, this I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think OK Bear's first week was 1 million. So I think.
Yeah, no, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, they were up to 40 SOL in a couple of days.
Yeah. OK Bears was 80 SOL first day, even first hours or something.
It was still cheap. I mean, I bought a few under 10 SOL.
Oh, really?
After mint. Yeah. It hung between 10 and 20 SOL for a good portion of the day, and then it just took off because a lot of people were fudding it. It's gonna go to zero. It's gonna go to zero, and people were just flooring for 10 SOL, and I ate a few up, and then I went to sleep, and I listed mine for 30, 40, 50 SOL just because I didn't think it was even gonna get there, and I woke up they were all sold. I was fine with it. I made profit, but just looking back, I mean, if I would have held them for another week or two, he could have topped them out. But
I mean, you could have held it for 2 years and then back to 15. So it's
round tripped it.
Yeah,
I think the art's awesome, but it's just there was never a play in it for me other than flipping because it was just really an art project.
I mean, from my perspective, it's those guys they launch it, hype it, and try to figure out what the fuck they're gonna do after.
Yeah. It's all a game, isn't it? For these big guys, they've got all the pulling power, so they'll just keep pumping and dumping shit. Essentially, that's what they do.
Yeah.
The ones that are making the most money in NFTs and shitcoins are that select group of people that have got those connections. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they choose what's gonna why crypto undead. You know what I mean? What makes that any different to any of the other mints that happened in that period of time? The only difference is everyone was talking about it, and why are they talking about it? Because it's being pushed by these select few people. You know what I mean?
Is that the only way to be really successful in Web3?
No. Successful in terms of as an investor or as a project?
In terms of you make few people happy for at least 6 months because they were able to flip your collection, make profit, and so you don't have your holders rioting because
No, I think that's probably a bad way to do it, and we learned from that way as well in a sense, right? Because we went through the phase of we were just fucking blasting all over Twitter saying we're gonna 10K, all of this stuff, and then the repercussions of that, the year that followed, where everything starts going down, it don't feel like you're succeeding. You know what I mean? It's the actual opposite kind of thing. I think it's a much better, if I was to go back to the start, we wouldn't have done that. We wouldn't have pumped to where we got to, and we would have gradually just increased. And I feel like that's the true route of feeling like you're successful the entire time. It is. But you just got to make sure people know about it, because you can build the best thing in the world, but if no one knows about it, then
exactly.
No one's going to use it and shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And Pingzu, you're right. Short-term hype and flop price and success. So with DeCod3rs though. Thank you.
DeCod3rs to 10K. What's your opinion, Dan, on what we've spoke about so far? Because you've just sat there looking pretty.
Oh, thank you. I don't mind that, But no, in regards to crypto undeads, like, most of us made money off of it, which is really good, and we're happy with that. But I guess it is a short-term thing, right? And everyone knew from beforehand, before they minted, that they're going to mint with expectation to sell, not to hold. No, I'm pretty sure every single person did not think I'm going to hold this long-term. I do not think they're going to succeed or anything like that. But yeah, it's just another one of those cases where you just flip and make money, and that's it. And that's good for us. It's not necessarily good for the ecosystem or for new people coming into the space, but hey, it's free money, so I'm happy.
Oh, why everyone looks like they're talking from underground? Is my mic not good?
No, I think he means backgrounds, like everyone's dark and then
Oh.
Looks like they're talking from underground.
Yeah, I think he means
except for them, Dan. Come on now.
Yeah.
The fuck does he mean?
I don't know.
I'm going to delete your rascal if you carry on talking shit. No, I don't understand what you mean.
I'm kind of perplexed because Carl, his room looks normal.
Yeah.
We have lights on behind us and we're a little dark. I mean, it's all right.
Yeah. My bro Carl got it. Okay, so yeah, Shannon didn't understand what you said.
Hey, Elton, you're a proper geezer, you are, mate. I see you on the timeline and I appreciate the positivity, bro.
Who? Elton?
Elton, yeah, he's a top geezer.
Nice.
Okay, so he clapped a little 1x on Tensor, didn't he?
Yeah, he's
0.1 on a rare.
He's like the only person
that got a 1x on gambles. Like, yeah, you fucking clap. You did $1 spin, you got $1.
Imagine celebrating it. Nah, he paid 1% chance and it 10 so rare or something.
He's probably the only person I know that's won a lucky buy on Tensor. Nobody would do that.
I'm trying to.
I'm trying to right now.
Also, crypto. Just to go back to crypto undeads, right? One thing I found a bit mental is it did, what was it, like 2.5 sol pre, 3 sol mint, and it's sat 3x, 3.5x, whatever from mint price. Yet people are unhappy with it. Like, imagine that 6 to 8 months ago, or even peak bull, right? If anything, 2x, 3x, you were just like in out. If you were there for the flip, you'd be fucking gassed about it.
Yeah,
like. The crypto undeads has gone from major hype, it's a fucking rug, to major hype, rug, minted out, and then ballooned. Then everyone's like, fucking yeah, this is going to go ballistic. And now it's settled. Listings are coming down. It got down to like 8 or 7, and it's gone back to 10, and it's sitting comfy around there. And now people are after rug again. Like, it just the mood swings. Like, I swear everyone's like on this week or something. Yeah. The mood swings on CT is fucking mental.
Yeah,
like,
that's hilarious.
I feel like they've done well. I don't know what they're actually going to do, but to produce that sort of hype and whatever, like, people are happy. Like, them done said they made a bit of money. People have got conviction in them are obviously holding them. And they're not listing them, so we'll see where it goes. But I think they did the marketing well, and they got through it, and they blasted a decent amount of souls. So.
They definitely paid the right people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
exactly. They made $1 million through royalties alone until now.
Fuck's sake.
Is it? Yeah.
$1 million for royalties in like a week. Yeah.
Can't wait for the wristband.
Yeah.
Pixelated wristband.
Yeah.
Alton, can you drop like your Twitter profile and how are you comfortable with like your OKBS investment and stuff? Like, if you also, because you have a OKBS PFP, so that's cool, on YouTube. So I expect you to have one on Twitter. I'm curious about that. Let's
You're trying to nice him up now because you realize you just went, oh, you get wristbands, and you're like, fuck, he's got an OKBS.
I've always loved the OKBS.
No, I do both. I do
now.
Fire and ice.
Just mucked him off, and now you're trying to fucking love him up.
Yeah, exactly. Backtracking now, isn't it? You can shout out his Twitter, like, go
was just about to buy a decoder until you said that. He was there hovering over the collection. What are you fucking saying about wristbands?
I mean, it's part of the culture, right? They play with it too.
The culture didn't say it. Don't pass it on to him. It was fucking you,
no,
mate.
the culture, not Carl culture, right? The culture of OKBS is
free under the bus, mate.
Yeah,
I used to. Anyway, this is why we didn't miss him last week. That's definitely a lot more settled.
Exactly. He got more balls that I don't have. But yeah, okay. So yeah, Elton, DM me your Twitter or drop your Twitter, please, and talk to us about OKBS. I want to know. And if you can do the introduction to Case, I will take it because I still don't understand. So OKBS. So I need to talk to him.
Yeah.
Okay. So So yes. Crypto Undead was like the little shiny thing in town for a week. So now it's like Tensor, whatever. It will do what they have to do, etc. But like how all of the projects that launched again 2 years ago can attract buyers into the community when like again like that what we talked about that like 2 weeks ago. With like flippers and traders. That's basically a flipper and trader market. You don't create a community, or it's hard to create a community. How OG's collection can attract new buyers to jump into the collection and like go into the next step altogether? Like, yeah, Carlos, like what's your mindset about how do you perceive that aspect of it?
Yeah, I think like the market right now is that like collector versus trader mentality, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like the market as it stands has got way too many traders compared to how many collectors there are. But the good thing is you don't need as many collectors because collection sizes are limited, right? How do you get people in? Just by persevering, building through it, not trying to chase the hype, chase the clout. Because all you do when you do that stuff, like you see projects now going, oh, it's shitcoin meta. We're launching a shitcoin. You know what I mean? All you do is you just leave yourself in like a weird position when all the hyper meta dies that you're now left with all of these weird things going on. So like for our instance, like the way we plan to bring new people in is now we've got brand ambassadors on, we've got Jakey and all them lots, so they're going to be marketing. We're going to be showcasing businesses that we've set up. We're setting up reward systems that will be live in hopefully by the end of this month. So yeah, I feel all you've got to do is just keep going. If you can get enough people to believe in your vision, and less people to leave the belief of your vision, you'll eventually just keep growing, you know, and building the community a bit like bigger and bigger. Yeah, our floor price has gone down over the last year, but the community's grown, and the amount of new people coming in that are believing in the long-term vision and believing in the new marketing strategy and stuff like that. It's good. It's a good thing. So yeah. Don't know if anyone else has got anything to say on that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Quinn.
I'm betting on them.
Well, actually, no. Firstly, I want to say in regards to new buyers and collections in general, it's pretty brutal, right? Because I've actually talked to a lot of founders recently from other collections, and they're essentially like getting bullied by crypto undeads. The reason is because depending on crypto undeads, depending on how they perform, it affects their collection now because they're minting and they're so much smaller, right? And if crypto undeads mints and they do well, then they might do well. But if they don't do well, which for some people it didn't do well for some reason, now they're getting affected and they can't mint out, even though they might be a really good project. They might be trying their best. They might be better than crypto undeads, right? Because crypto undeads just has hype. Doesn't mean they're a good collection. So it's actually very brutal for new projects and new collections that actually want to do something in this space because they're essentially getting bullied by the big and hype projects. Like for example, the Jupe. If Jupe does well, then I can mint now because Jupe did well. But if Jupe doesn't do well, they have to decide another mint date, right? So it's really brutal for new collections. But like for collections are already there, yeah, it's just what Carlos said. I really agree with what Carlos says.
How do you set a time to market in that kind of like variables when like everyone, like all the time there is some project or like, okay, so if there is a hype project, then this hype project will suck all of the liquidity. Oh, I went to another podcast.
Yeah. Too busy for this shit, mate.
I'm out. Yeah. Say it again, Vince. If a hype project.
Yeah. Okay. So you launch you want to launch your project next week, but okay. So you're gonna say, okay, I have a hype project. Sorry, I can't launch. Or if there is no hype project and it's dead for 3 months, you're not launching because then there is no hype and stuff, right? So it's hard to have both, right?
Yeah. If there's no hype project, right, then you have to create your own hype. Yeah. But that's also extremely difficult because you need to have a good network. But if there's a hype project coming up, then essentially you're betting. You're putting a bet down. do I think this is going to do well? And if you think yes, then you're going to say, okay, I'm minting a week after that. And I've seen a lot of founders do that with Crypto Undeads, and a lot of founders are doing that currently with Jupiter. And we'll see how it plays out. But just,
bro,
it's brutal.
If you're waiting for Crypto Undead and then you're waiting for Jup to launch, and then you wait for like Jelly Rascal's art reveal because that shit will gonna steal the timeline too, you never launch, man.
Yeah.
I think like Demdon, I think that there. I think if you're a founder and you're putting your success on someone else's shoulders, you're already setting off on a weak foot. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't believe in myself. I'm not good enough to market. I'm not good enough to do this. So I'll wait until someone is good enough to market and do the job. And then I'll piggyback on the back of that. Like, it's kind of, that's a bit like, I know like, it's a bearish thing. It is. If you can't like,
I agree with you.
Kind of thing.
I agree with you, but wouldn't you say like some things are out of the control if the market?
No, not at all. No. Was it out of Crypto Undead's control? Like the market was bad or whatever. Probably a bad example because everyone got all the shitcoin stuff and whatnot. But throughout the bear market, it's not like there's not been a hype mint. Like every month there's a new hype mint come around. And if you're backing yourself as a founder to be able to succeed in this industry, you need to be able to maneuver in that sense. You need to be able to create that hype and do that kind of stuff, you know, for when your mint launches, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
How the time to market is important in Web3? Just like the time to market, how much that the time to market is important to launch a shitcoin or like a meme coin, whatever, or like a legit utility token, whatever.
I mean, it all depends on the who's launching it. I mean, a lot of hype comes down to who you know and being in the right communities and just being able to network. Like Crypto Undead, I'm sure they had a lot of ins with a lot of influencers that got them out quick because they came out of nowhere. Even though the Twitter's been around forever and they posted some stuff in the end of 2023, all of a sudden it just like was just a hit and like everybody was talking about it. There was just a buzz. So I mean, I think the marketing is mostly just who you know in a sense. For the hype, if you're doing it correctly, you know, you're finding people that are actually in the network that are out there that are already buzzing, and then you're resourcing those people to back the projects. A great example, of course, is what Jelly's decided to do moving forward with everything that's in the timeline, you know, bringing in some good ambassadors, people that are known in the space and that are not fudders and they're not BSers. They're actually people that actually provide value to the space, and then bringing them on board to help with the image and putting the new Jelly ecosystem out there that they're building. That's great marketing. It's slow building, but it's true marketing. It's the correct way to do it. Whereas you're not just paying some shitfluencer and you're not in his inbox saying, I'll give you this, and this, post this, then this, you know. So it all depends on where you're trying to go. You know, if you're trying to be Crypto Undead, you're trying to get hype, you know, pay some shitfluencers. If you're trying to build a legit business and, you know, a foundation for a good project that's going to last a while, then go the right way about it, you know.
For someone that's new into Web3 though, for someone that is completely new into Web3, has a Web2 business, when it comes to Web3, doesn't know much, doesn't know people, then what do? You don't know, you don't have that network, right?
No, but it's wrong. It's right. It's a wrong. You don't have the network. But if you think about what Frank did, he's like the first thing that pops into my mind. Like, as a perfect way to market, right? Even if you're not Frank as a founder, if you've not got the voice to do it, you employ someone to do that job, right? And then they got up in all the spaces. They contact, at the time it was like Shill and Villain and Easy Eats and like K Money and all of that. And Frank literally hung off them, got in their spaces and shilled his project in front of everyone that was there. And he did it in such a good way that he didn't rely on fucking
other people
to tweet like, I'm minting a DeCod, you know what I mean? Like it weren't that. It was him. People minted DeCods because they heard Frank speak, a representative of the project talking about what they want to build. Don't need to be the founder, it just needs to be a representative, right? And then that representative represents that project in such a way that you go, can't miss this, I'm going to mint it. And you've heard it from the horse's mouth, you know what I mean? And then I feel like if you do that, if as a project, you put yourself in a much better light because people are minting because they like you. They're not minting because they want to get in and out because of the hype. They're minting because they believe in you as a guy and a founder or a team member to succeed. So they're much likely to mint one and then probably fucking sweep a bunch more. You know what I mean? So I think that's the correct way. Like if I was to launch a project, it probably wouldn't be me in the spaces. I'd hire someone to get in and chill the fuck out of it. You know what I mean? In a really good way.
Why wouldn't it be you? You're good at marketing. Come on now, you're good at
a little bit, but my confidence is on the floor right now because sound like all my rascals. No, I'm really messing.
You were that guy actually. You were literally that guy.
I was like, that's what I did. But and I'll do that again when the time comes. I'll be back in doing all that stuff. But I think that's the correct way.
I think it's really important. Okay, so first, like Frank was not Frank when he started to like launch DeCod3rs, right? Like like the Frank that we know now has nothing to do with and compared to how they all started and launched, right? And what you say was like all of the space and stuff. I don't think it was like chilling DeCod3rs like 24/7. It was more about like him able to communicate his understanding of the ecosystem and like the culture and like having the ability to share his point of view about how he see NFTs and crypto in general, that put people to say, oh, this kid can think about like stuff. I'm gonna buy that and I'm gonna support him because he's big brain basically. And I think that's the right way to do it, instead of buy my DeCod3rs because we have the biggest community, whatever. Like explain to me why you are the best community, and then I will understand why you are able to attract all of those kind of people that are like people from the Silicon Valley that have like deep pocket in tech and stuff. And when you are able to attract someone like Kevin, who is like fucking huge in the valley itself, right? It makes the whole difference. And like then you can see like all of the founders who wants to pitch like Frank and spend time on spaces and stuff, but they can't, like when they pitch like they're telling that story. Okay, so I wanted to start my project in 1850. And I want to get rich, and I want you to get rich. So buy my crypto boobies, and let's go. And I fuck off, man. Like you didn't get it. It's tricky. It's really hard to do it well, but I don't know. Like it makes more sense to do it that way. No. And again, like if you're new in crypto right now in 2024 and you want to launch an NFT, join every fucking communities first, because you really have to understand. That's why all of the corporate project kind of fails, because they say in the fucking like building, like a 50 floor building, oh yeah, let's launch an NFT collection because it's gonna be good. We can choose the
technical analysis.
It's gonna be good because we can't use Black Lives Matter anymore because it's over. So let's launch an NFT.
Jesus Christ!
What the fuck, man? Like stop it. And then like you have crazy stuff. Whatever.
This is the disclaimer from the coders. Vince is French, so don't mind him. Just
what I said is clear, right? Like they come to our playground and they try to exit liquidity from us because it's good. Fuck that.
You know, something you said there in terms of, actually both of you and Carlos said in terms of like Frank marketing, it kind of made me realize, it made me think of Apple. The way they do their marketing is from what I read, is apparently very different from everyone else, right? Everyone else says our product is good because it's better than this. It gives you this. The specs are this. It has the ability, right? But Apple doesn't sell that. Apple sells like the vision more. It sells like the vision of Apple is this, and if you hold it, it's this, right? Exactly. It's not the benefits of holding it. It's who you are if you hold it. So it's a different like angle of marketing, but it works for NFTs as well, I would say.
Well, it did work, to be fair. It hasn't quite at the minute, has it? Like that's the thing. Now it has to adapt because it worked, because it was new. No one had seen it before. So him marketing in a different style to everyone else pulled in like that cultish, college frat boy like type mentality.
Which are still here now
together to a degree, but like it's ever depleting, right? Like there's nowhere near the same amount of attention and interaction on the space from that, right? So now what does Frank do? Apple would never failed. Like really, they're still number one in everything. So
you talking about Apple?
Comparing it to Apple is just a bit fucking wild. Like, now Frank's having to go back to the drawing board. He's having to change the game a little bit and rethink about how he's gonna get that back. Because at the minute everything is, nowhere near what it was a year ago. So
So first, Carlos, did you lose something?
No,
Like the
my
lights?
lights changed colour. Did
Yeah,
you see it?
yeah.
Yeah, they did, innit? I think it's my missus in there. She's pissing about. She's
Oh.
watching, eh? She's what? Oi, cunt. Nah, sorry, I can't say that on YouTube, can I?
Oh yeah, please don't.
I apologize.
Yeah.
The live
Oi,
stream.
beep, beep.
I'm the only one who can make this channel banned, right? So yeah.
Look, she changed them again.
Yeah, she's changing it. Yeah, I bet she's sat in there like.
And second thing, I was scrolling into the comment, but I forgot to scroll down, so I missed a lot of comment. So sorry about that. And as a founder, if you don't, what on earth would you expect other people? Okay, so what? As a founder, if you don't back yourself, why on earth would you ever expect other people to back? Yes, yes. Exactly.
That's what I was talking about, other people's hype, eh? And
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
it's a valid point, yeah.
I'm bullish on founders that buy their own product because that means they're betting on themselves. So
exactly. It's like equity. It's the same thing, right? Like if I have zero equity into decoders, I don't care if it's successful or not. If I have like 100 decoders, then let's go. Bye.
Like imagine it, like if you're as a majority shareholder, that's how you in the real world. If you're the majority shareholder, you own the company, right? So in NFTs, it's like why? I guess it's different because you have all the authority wallets and stuff. But why is it bearish in some people's minds that he buys his own NFTs? Is this a rug? Like how that was like where's the logic in that?
Well, it's because they think they're buying their own project to pump the floor price, which is not the case for the most part. Some people did to pump their own floor price, but most founders are genuine, buy it because they believe in themselves.
Yeah, no, exactly.
It's all about believing in yourself,
if you have 90% of the supply, there is a problem. If you have like 50 on a 10,000 collection,
I mean, somewhere along
somewhere
along the timeline of NFTs, somebody got hurt. Somebody probably bought their product and they dumped on their project, and then everybody just thinks that's a bad thing. But to me, most project owners aren't taking money out of the project, so they're investing in themselves. They're buying the supply because they want to make good, just like the holders, because they know if they pump the project correct and the holders benefit, they are themselves a big holder. They will benefit as a holder, and that's what they're aiming for. And that's what I always see it as bullish, because to me it looks like they're betting on themselves by pushing the product, so then they benefit as a holder, which means we all win.
If you have the whole supply in your fucking wallet, like you don't have secondary market. Because you have all of them, so you watch it in yourself, and you don't make money on royalties because whatever. What? And you don't have the community because all of your Discord channel are closed to by holding your NFTs, but you all have all of your NFTs. So what do you do? Raffles and giveaways on Twitter. Let's go. That's what's up.
It's a balance, though, isn't it? It's definitely a balance, and I think the mindset's changing. I think again, this is something that was in the previous market. If you look at one of the Spring Swine genuine articles, he's constantly saying that he's buying geckos and locking them up for a year.
Yeah.
No one's now shouting on his tweets going, "Oh, that's fucking bearish, buying your own and then locking them for a year." Everyone's now going, "Yeah, GG's." You can see what you're doing and you're backing yourself. I think 6 months ago you would have had those responses on his tweets. So I think that in some respects the Sol ecosystem is maturing a little bit. With stuff, but there's still a long way that we've got to go in terms of investor mindset versus making a quick fucking slice of bread.
Yeah, that's it. It's investor mindset is where it needs to grow for sure.
Yeah.
I forgot. Do you know that Elton guy? He owns, Sleek Geek. You know, the ones who do the toys and stuff.
Yes.
Actually, that's his project. Right. I forgot about that. Hey, with the new art, Elton, do us a favor. Let's get us some Sleek Geek stuff done. He's got one. Look, that's it. Yeah, he's got one there. Look at that. Look at that, Elton. Look at that.
Vince says everything.
That's really cool, actually. Eh?
Yeah. He's got the Liberty Square one.
So Liberty Square, and Utes, and they push another one.
It's probably worth more than an actual Ute now, isn't it?
We've already had combos with Sleek Geek. It's kind of on the back burner for when the art's out.
Yeah, we should do. Yeah, definitely get it done with the new art, 100%. I can already picture it now with the samurai swords and all that shit. It'd be fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, man. I'll speak to Ivor and get that. Just retouch on that this week, next week.
Yeah, man. Yeah, let's get it done.
What's happening with Liberty Square? Is it still around, right?
They rugged, mate. I think.
Oh, Okay.
Nah, they
Because-
didn't. They didn't.
No, they haven't. I think they're still
But-
there. They tweeted the other day, so I assume they're still alive or something.
The tweeted saying we're rugged, so I think they're still there.
But people in the team moved, right? Like there is some
It's been changed.
musical.
maybe.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that's what happened, and that's why people say, yeah, it's right, but maybe it
Is the
didn't.
main guy still there? The Liberty?
Yeah,
or whatever?
Liberty
He's-
is still around or no?
Don't know.
No one
Okay.
Nah,
really
it'd
knows
be me
anymore.
and if he got off though, wouldn't it? It'd just be Square.
Yeah.
Rebranded as Square.
Square.
That's hilarious.
I expected big things of Liberty Square. I did at the time. I thought he did it like. I think his problem was he got in too late, like because he did the Frank type market and he sounded good in spaces. He was trying to build that cult mentality.
Yeah.
But he came at the end of that wave of that being a possibility. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now people want like actual like, okay, I hold this NFT. What the fuck does it do? If it don't do anything, I'm gonna go and risk all my money on a shitcoin, or I'm gonna go and risk all my money on the next free mint. You know.
So the time to market matters.
In a sense, if you're trying to get into a meta, then yes.
Yeah.
If you're doing it a certain way, if your marketing is based on just you as an individual and your ability to be able to sell something, yes. If you've got actual foundations that you're building and all that stuff, it don't matter. It obviously there's benefits of doing it in certain times and whatnot, but it don't matter because the long-term vision, you'll always still get to that same goal. But if you're relying on building a community, a cult, and that's all you're about, then of course, yeah, I'd say it does matter. Yeah.
Do you think it's easier to launch a collection in 2024 or 2021?
2021, mate. You could literally
Yeah.
do whatever you want. Yeah,
True.
right.
Yep.
Maybe 2025, bro.
You can,
Yeah.
you can announce in
Are you losing
2021.
all
You
of your
can.
lights?
Yeah, no, she's put the pink now.
Okay.
I bet she's like,
Oh, she is on the.
Pink
Okay,
lights.
that's cool. I
yeah,
love
she
it.
can
That's
change the
cool.
lights. Yeah.
In 2021, you can announce staking, and the community will be
It was
bullish.
bullish.
Yeah. Staking and someone gets a tattoo on the face of your NFT for a whitelist.
That was okay. So yeah, I
Good
can't wait
times.
for 2025 degeneracy.
I saw someone say, I don't know if it was in the comments here, about like there's not going to be I don't think there'll be an NFT bull run similar to what happened before.
Oh,
I don't think it will get. I don't think it'll be. I don't know if it was here or I saw it on Twitter
Do
earlier.
you agree?
Yeah. I don't think there'll be a bull run. The same sort of just everything's minting. So I'm going to stay awake until 5 o'clock in the morning to mint this and flip it. You know what I mean? I don't think that'll ever come back. I think it'll be more people. The NFT bull run will be people, an influx of money being pushed into the right places as opposed to everywhere. Like as you said there in 2021, I don't know about you lot, but I was in every single Discord minting. I don't know what the fuck I was minting, but I was minting it and selling it for profit because people were buying it, not knowing what they were buying. You know what I mean? I don't think we'll ever get to that sort of phase again to the extent that it was at, you know?
And you know what killed that shit is the fucking whitelist meta. Because you were able to mint a shit ton of NFTs. So if you have a lot, you can you can if it moons, you're gonna moon hard. But like since the whitelist meta, and because we have all of the bots, so you need a whitelist. But like since the whitelist, and you can only mint 1 or 2 or like the number of whitelists you have, you lose that 5 a.m. waking up at 5 a.m. and like this energy, because you're gonna remember the collection that if they're successful and not drug after 1 week, but like you're gonna remember like the moment when you press the fucking mint button. Like I remember like when I minted DeCod3rs, because I was like waking up and like not waking up. I was like on the Los Angeles time zone, so it was fine. But like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in the morning and stuff, and I'm waiting and like spending time on Discord just to mint that shit. With whitelist, like it's less fun. It's I don't know.
And now you have pre-sales, and it kind of like
True.
you know, pre-sales is kind of like taking over. I don't even need to get up. I could just get in the pre-sale early, buy my pre-sales, and just wait for the mint to happen and just sell in secondary if that's what my goal is.
And even like the feeling that you have with the collection, like the attachment you add to the collection is like less exciting because you bought that fucking pre-sale like 3 months ago, and now you wait for them to mint, but you're not going to mint shit. You know what I mean? Like it's an interesting dynamic. I don't know which one is better, but yeah.
I haven't minted a project in months, I would say.
Yeah, exactly.
You minted
Just get
crypto
pre-sales
undead,
for
mate.
everything. The ones that you're supposed to give to the community, you just use them all yourself.
Don't even start with that. The amount of people I had to talk to for that, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't have fucking made it public then.
Oh my God. I'm not buying pre. Anyways, all right. Let's move on.
Not buying pre-sales, I get them for free.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Collabs manager are like nicely positioned.
Oh
to-
yeah. Oh yeah.
for
Club
the bull
managers are
market.
rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like the way the market's moved in terms of now. It's not like before. These people used to get fucking 50 whitelists each. Now they just get 50 pre-sales each. Some of them don't even have to pay for it. You know what I mean? The amount of manipulation from the top down it's turned into it's not good for new people coming in my opinion. Like it's not a level playing field, you know. And I feel like it should be. I think like just because you got a bit of clout shouldn't give you additional benefits. You know what I mean? It should be a level playing field. You get one pre-sale, you get one whitelist, and all that stuff.
I agree with that. But in what other industry is that the case though? I think it's in every industry like that, right?
Like
it is.
Warren Buffett built his wealth because he was the son of the senator, and he had insider trading information to place his bet. So okay, he's smart, he's good, whatever. But I think it started like that. So you have all of those influencers, and like it was funny on the timeline, like to see like the people like tweeting about this is the new cabal of influencers and stuff. That's exactly what's happening. Like you have like 10 worlds that create a group chat on Twitter and say, okay, let's pump that project, and then like everyone else returns is like the exit liquidity, and it become a meme. But it's like kind of like it's the Illuminati controlling the world. Okay, Illuminati, whatever. But like those group of people exist in every industries.
Yeah, I just think our ecosystem's too small for it right now. I do.
Oh yeah,
I think there's too many people eating from that pie, and then that means that there's too many people at the bottom end of it just getting fucked more easily. You know what I mean? But
on the other way, if you know that game is playing that way, why are you not pumping your Twitter account to reach those influencer cabal? Like build your audience on Twitter Space and become the next NFT god, or like the next easy bodega, whatever. And those guys have access to those whitelists, etc., etc.
I think that's what people are doing, right? I know myself that I'm trying to grow my Twitter presence for the main reason of being able to have connections, so that I can do partnerships for social and things like that, right?
Exactly.
So it's super important, right?
This whole channel is built into that direction too, because I know the business model of Web3 is like advertising and stuff, and it makes sense to have like the NFT collection, whatever, but also the channel to position like the project, myself, etc., around that meta too. So yeah, just do it. Get 1 million followers on Twitter, and then take $50,000 for a tweet. And
Carlos, what you
go on, David. Sorry.
What you said about being too small of an ecosystem for that to be happening, I think it's because it's such a small ecosystem. That's why it's happening to this extent, right? Because it's easier to control when it's less people.
No, because it's not. It's the amount of control is based on the supply of the NFTs, not the amount of people, right? Like if you give all these people massive, like regardless, just because the space gets bigger, you're not going to see million NFT collections. You know what I mean? But it's like very unlikely that you'd see that anyway. I get what you mean in a sense, but I just feel like the space is too small for it, because when new people come in, the likelihood of a new person getting fucked over is probably 70-80%. You know what I mean? I don't think that should be where they come in, they see these all their favorite influencers on Twitter talking about, I'm Crypto undead's to 100 SOL. All right, I'm going to put everything I've got into it because it's going to go to 100 SOL because he just said it's definitely going to happen. You know what I mean? And then they lose everything, and then they're like, "Fuck this, I'm out." Yep. You know. Same with shitcoins. Oh, I'm going to buy this shitcoin. Woof, whatever the fuck timeline is right now. Don't even know what it is, but like the same. Like people will buy that, thinking that this is the next big thing, when in reality it's just somebody set it up. It does absolutely fuck all. It's never going to do anything. The only thing it's going to do is die as soon as all of them people stop talking about it and start talking about that. You know what I mean? And all these new people coming in, they're the ones that are feeding that. They're feeding. Fucking hell. That's it. There we go.
Sorry.
Right.
Right, that's
End of
it.
the show,
Fuck
boys.
off.
Yeah,
No one
yeah.
cares. Bye.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro. No, that was okay. That's why Adam to go to the gym. But my bad.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
interesting. So sorry.
Yeah, you're waiting until you're streaming on gambles later. See what happens. Then. Oh, site under maintenance. What does that mean?
I think new people coming in, they also get the allure of quick money, right? Like they see people tweeting, going, "Oh, done 1 sol to fucking 100 sol."
That's good.
In the next 72 hours. Yeah, it's good, but then that person is shilling their shitcoin that they're in, and they've been in from fucking early. Then they jump on their heads, right? So they never make that fucking 1 sol to 100. Like it's the same as Web2, man. The rich get richer. If you're well positioned, you got enough clout, and you got enough money, you can make absolute fucking bank for doing nothing. The people that are trying to invest sensibly or whatever, that'd be fine long term, but there's just not that many people with that mindset. Everyone wants a quick grand and out. Like that's what everyone's mentality is, and until that gets shaken out and people realize they have to just wait a little bit and back the right teams and people that are actually trying to do good for their community and the ecosystem, like we're always going to be in this little back and forth. And if, you're not complaining if you're in the right places, right? Because you're making fucking money, but you're also shafting 75% of them.
We could be there though. We could be in those places, but we choose not to because we have morals. Like we want everyone to win. You know what I mean? We've been offered stupid opportunities of let's do this, let's do that. We can do this for your collection. We can do that. It's like, nah, man. I'd rather not fuck everyone over. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing this so my holders and the community as a whole. I want to see everyone win. I don't want to manipulate a situation where I make more money out of it, knowing that someone else is going to lose it all. You know what I mean? Like I'll buy an NFT and dump it on someone. That's different but I'm not controlling the situation where these guys control the situation. Like these are like Culture said there, like how easy is it to do a 1 sol to 100 sol challenge when you've got 100,000 people to dump on every time you tweet about a fucking shitcoin? You know what I mean? It's the easiest challenge ever. You know what I mean? Let's fucking do a 1 million sol challenge. It's easy. But yeah, like we've had those opportunities and we decided that, well, it was an easy decision. Like it's like I'm not that guy.
I was speaking to someone the other day and they were like, "Oh, surely you've lot made bank in this fucking meme coin season." I was like, "Bro, I made nothing. Like I haven't touched it." Like one, we're busy anyway. It's hard to like look it in and out. But two, morally, we just don't want to pump shit up or like try and be put in those situations where you're included in that. You know, and fair play to everyone that's doing it. You're obviously making money or whatever, but just from our standpoint as a team, and we're all just naturally aligned on it. It's not like we've had a conversation and gone, "Oh, yeah, we probably shouldn't do this." We all just have that same idealistic thing of like, we're not here to fuck everyone over. If we were, we could have made so much money already and then just not been about like half of the fucking people on Sol, right? Like until the bull market comes back. So yeah, it's one of those.
When we pumped, like when we pumped, if we wanted to, dogs could have been a 2 sol mint. Infected Rascals, their whitelist was selling for 9 sol. You know what I mean? We could have made a shit ton of money, but instead we decided, you take it, you win, you decide the price, you do whatever you want to do. It's free. Like don't worry about us. You know what I mean? But like in that. Yeah, like in that time, we was at 140, 150 sol, whatever. We could have done a 10 sol mint and people would have done it, like definitely, you know what I mean? But we decided, nah, like what's the point? We don't need the money. Like we can make money from businesses and products that we set up. Don't need it. It'd be nice if we got it, but because we don't need it, we're not going to take it from you. You know what I mean? We'd prefer just to grow our community and do whatever. It turned out to be a fucking like massive shitter, but they're just I think that's a prime example of what Culture's saying is like, we could have, but we didn't. You know what I mean? Fucking wish we did now.
We're gonna take the
Yeah,
money.
I was gonna say, could have afforded new blinds. Oh, fuck that. How's that?
We're gonna take the money from Icon though. Thank you so much for your donation of 1.45 GBP pounds. Well, let's go. That's what's up. Thank you so much. This money will be used to sweep Jelly the token.
Mate, with a 149 buy, you'll pump it by 10%.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
I mean,
Just
there's
raise
only,
the market cap.
there's only like a few million left in circulation, right? I mean,
It's fucking wild. Like any other token that has that much taken out of circulation would not just continue to dump. Like I'm genuinely baffled at how.
Well, it just makes you realize how many people were holding this token just to dump it, just to play it. And I mean, it makes even more sense that the direction that's being taken is even better for the actual long-term investors in the project than the business end. So
before Jazz, I'm going to cut you off just before we get more flood on Jelly. But going on the token, that brings us on to Magic Eden. Launching a token. I just want to move away from Jelly Jazz. Let's not get into that.
No, you're all good. You're all good. You are all
I'm not gonna lie, boys. I gotta get off. I told my missus it'll be an hour. She's waiting in.
Okay. We can. And same thing. My the gym ringed. That was the gym ring. Okay, thanks, Carlos. And
I'll catch you all in a
hi
bit.
to you,
See you later, mate.
lady. See ya, bro.
Yep.
Okay, so we can wrap it up quickly. So Magic Eden token. What? They launched a wallet, no?
Magic Eden token. I don't even know that was coming. What are you talking about, Culture?
Hey, you not been keeping up?
No,
No, it was
Nah,
like the
speculation, bro.
like they sleep stuff, no?
Nah.
Yeah, I think Tensor is definitely going to launch something. Magic Eden's been hitting at it. Phantom's been hinting at it.
Yeah.
We don't have confirmation with like Phantom or Magic Eden, but I don't even know if there's confirmation with Tensor. But I feel like they're definitely going to do something. Tensor is definitely up to something because they're talking about. I know they're doing a contest right now where they're giving away some Tensorians for like locking up liquidity behind sales and buys. And that you'll acquire a lot of points. So I feel like they're going to do something with their points and their liquidity systems, and reward people accordingly with Tensor. Magic Eden, I don't know. Magic Eden, I feel like it's like a dead horse anymore. Like they lost so much market share, and it's like they're not even trying, in my opinion.
I don't know. I don't think so, bro. Like with what they're doing, obviously they're seated in the States, right? So launching a token over there would be a massive fucking no-no. But you know, under a third party umbrella, i.e. NFT DAO, they have given contracts over and stuff like that. If you read between the lines, speculation would say that they're going to try and launch something. I don't see them doing a wallet, bro. What's the point? Like Backpack pretty much failed. A few cool features, but like no one really uses it. Soulflare's eating share probably into Phantom. Everyone just uses Phantom because OG. Soulflare is actually a better wallet from what I hear.
And more OG.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm more OG, yeah. And I feel like Magic Eden I've got something spicy planned, man. We'll see. It's Tuesday, right? So they're supposed to be dropping an announcement at some point today. But if you read between the lines, read between the lines, there's speculation on that, you know, a token drop could be coming. You got to remember they got their diamonds on there as well. They've got loyalty rating if you just use Magic Eden. So there's plenty of ways people could benefit. Plus the Magic tickets people have been speculating on for the last 2 years.
Yeah, I got a shit ton of those diamonds from all my failed lucky buys.
Yeah. They're launching a wallet like a Magic Eden. Welcome to the Magic Eden wallet.
Not today, yeah.
Just play their own Magic Eden beta wallet, and all I can say it's amazing. Be shout out to blah blah blah. I'm pretty sure
I
it's
would
legit,
love to
right?
see Magic Eden kind of rebound a little bit, but it's just feel like I don't know. I had some bad experiences with Magic Eden over the last few months, so I might be a little playing off of that. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, I think Magic Eden is going to be just fine, to be honest. Because I work with so many projects to Soul Suite, basically every single new project wants to mint with Magic Eden over any other launchpad. That's the first thing I noticed. Every single project, like it's crazy, like the amount of impact they have on project and new products coming in. Like everyone wants to mint with them. Second of all, everyone wants to first be listed on Magic Eden itself instead of any other launchpad marketplace. They prefer Magic Eden because they're just the OGs, right? They were the first that started it. They're OGs, and they're still going forward, right? So I think whatever they do from here on out, they're gonna be just fine. It's just they have to try a bit harder in staying and keeping up with the competition. I think that's it.
Like, okay, so I'm on Tensor website, and Tensor has like 74,000 Sol volume, and Magic Eden is at 11. And Solana is like
Crazy,
2,000 Sol. Like, what?
That's 90. How many? 74,000 on Tensor.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that is crazy. Yeah,
but you're right. The Launchpad, I don't follow like a lot of projects that launch on Tensor, and even on the fucking website, it's kind of hard to find the Launchpad on Tensor.
Yeah. I've never found the Launchpad on Tensor myself.
Do they have one? They have one, right?
Yeah. No, they do have one. Yeah, pretty sure they have one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's my only downside with Tensor, man. I find it hard to navigate at times. It's the UI is a little weird to me, but that's why I try to focus on using Sniper a lot.
Yeah.
I like using Sniper because they do have a lot of different tools that are effective, and they actually do aggregate pricing better, in my opinion. If you're a buyer, definitely the best place to go buy, because you do get a lower price sometimes on a lot of collections, because Magic Eden and Tensor aren't pulling in the Sniper listings into theirs. So a lot of the time. So keep that in mind. Little alpha for you if you're a buyer. Check out Sniper because they do sometimes have the lowest prices for an entry.
Bro, I haven't like in the sales boat. Sometimes I saw like some decoders on like Coral Cube. Like what the fuck?
That's the instant sale. That's when people are taking sales on Magic Eden, because remember Magic Eden bought Coral Cube, and then they closed Coral Cube. So when you see in sales bots, like the Matrix sales bots, and it lists Coral Cube, they're usually people doing the insta sales on Magic Eden.
Enough.
Yeah, that's usually what flags the Coral Cube. That's what, at least what I've noticed. If anybody knows anything different, let me know. But I'm pretty sure when you see Coral Cube coming up in the Magica sales bot, it's insta sales on Magic Eden. People are dumping in the bids.
Nice. Okay, that makes sense now. Yeah, because Coral Cube doesn't. It's close. Okay, fair enough. You don't know.
Yeah, Magic Eden bought their competition and shut it down.
But same thing with Yo, right? Like Yo, like the fucking. It's the worst name ever. Like
y'all ruined collections and market share, bro.
And then
now just scammers use it for links when they're trying to scam you in DMs. Yeah, we'll trade on y'all. Yeah, it's an instant red flag. That's like a red flag times 10 if they mention y'all. So
okay, so should we will wrap it up soon, but like, okay, last topic, because we have that from Chiavarella. Yeah, that, sorry if I don't pronounce your handle correctly. I don't pronounce anything correctly, so yeah, welcome to the DeCod3rs channel. What do you think of Jup launching in 10 days? Bullish? $1, 50 cents, 30 cents, 2 billion?
I don't know, man. I think people are expecting it to open around 1, but I think it'll be 50 cent to 60 cent maybe.
Okay, 50 cent for Carl. Damn. Price open price for Jup.
Between 50 and $1. Between 50 something.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for your hard.
That's a cop out, bro. That's a fucking cop out. Where do you think it's going to open? Where do you think it's opening?
I like 50 cents. It makes sense. Just, do you have a price prediction at?
It's hard to say, because they just had a bullish announcement yesterday where they're doing a launch pad of sorts for like different things. So it's hard, man. And we looked at mock Jupe and we seen the action on mock Jupe alone. I mean, yeah, it was free, so we're not looking at 50 cents for it. But I mean, I made some good money on my mock Jupe. I didn't realize I had so much of it. I opened up my wallets and I was like, what is all this mock Jupe that I have? They just like stimmied it and threw out like another 10,000 to like a lot of wallets too. So I
retire again.
I missed out on a lot of it because some of it I still had to claim, but like I had like I have eight or nine wallets that are getting a Jupe drop. Nice. And they all had 10,000 of mock Jupe that was put there like a day or two later after they released their second thing. And I was only able to get a few of them because I wasn't paying attention. And I didn't even think to check my other wallets, but there's like 50,000 mock Jupe of mine that I couldn't claim. So it would have been like another 2 or 3 soul in the nice stimmy package. But no, I think it's a good example of what we can expect, because just looking at how people trade at mock Jupe with no liquidity, imagine what was going to happen with liquidity that's backed by Jupiter and their actual coin. I mean, I think opening, it's probably going to be in like the 40 to 60 cent range for sure. Definitely see a pullback. We'll see a lot of people eat, and we'll see all the paper hands start selling out. But if majority of the holders, I mean, a majority of the holders though that are getting like the big, they're not stupid. Most of the people that are getting the big drops are people that are traded, so they understand the market a little better. They're the ones that have been in there doing all the action and trading all the meme coins and trading all the different. Like me, I got a lot because of my early Dust days. All the trades I did on Dust back in the day when we were eating as holders, you know, getting paid so much Dust, and Dust was so expensive. You know what I mean? I wasn't stupid. I didn't hold. I sold my dust weekly. I took profits on that, man, and because of it, I'm now being rewarded in a nice fat jupe stindle because of all that price action.
Yeah,
no shots fired, Vince.
Yeah.
You know,
No, that's okay. I bought those 9 display stuff with dust, which is a shit ton of money. But yeah, whatever.
I feel like I don't know. It depends. If the launchpad runs smooth for this Ovals meme coin first, and they've already said like there'll be rewards back to hold. So if you hold X amount of dupe, then you get in the DAO, and then you get rewarded for being in the DAO with free drops of token that's going to launch. I feel like people, even if it opens like sub $1, like people are probably more try and pick it up off the dump for the first 3 days and get in the DAO, because if you are in the DAO like, and you're getting rewarded with all these coins that are going to launch through, like you could make 2-3x what your dupe stim you want. So smart about it, and you got enough liquid at the time.
And talking about time to market, I think if they would have launched like a bit earlier, like closer to the Amsterdam announcement, it would have been bigger.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah,
but now with what they're launching right now, the launchpad, I think they saved it, and now it's going to be even bigger than what it was going to be over there. Because back then they didn't have the launchpad announcement.
Yeah, but you can announce like a week or 2 after the launch of your token, because then you have a news, like you have your first price action. It flies and then go back down a bit. You let it ride a bit like low, and then you announce it, and then you can start another run.
I almost feel like it's underplayed by Meow and the team as well, because they've said like, oh, it's going to start low. We want it to start low and then find price discovery and then sort of scale up or whatever. With how degenerate he is as a human being as well, I feel like it's just going to go fucking ballistic, because like Jazz said, you look at Mock Dupe, right? He's going, it's a nothing coin, go to zero. But like, does that liquidity being put into dupe, mock dupe, not from Jupiter, but just in general from the ecosystem, does that take away some of the buys that would come from dupe? So for me, if people got a mock dupe early and they're riding it up, like I think we'll see a little dump off a mock dupe a couple of days before dupe comes, so people have liquid on the sides to go hard if dupe goes below 50 cents.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense for dupe. Like you get your allocation and then you do 50-50 and then you put it in the liquidity. So then you have the money and then it's a money maker.
Yeah. Actually, I'm really happy with dupe. I'm actually happy with the team and Meow himself. I think the fact I read the long tweet yesterday by him saying about the launchpad and how it's launching, and how it's going to be different, and also how they're going to be launching dupe on that launchpad. I think that thing by itself, the fact that they're going to be launching dupe on that launchpad, and he said he wants to do it to represent that he believes in the launchpad. I think that's amazing. I think that's what every founder should do. It's perfect.
Yeah, I think we got a sneak peek of it with Mock Dupe. I think that was like them giving us a piece of their launchpad to test it, and they were testing the load on it.
Yeah, definitely. And you look at the pool that they've got in a minute. I mean, obviously they announced that Ovals are basically going to release a shit coin.
Yeah.
And that it's going to be the first one through, and it's just going to kind of be a bit of fun, but a good test. And the Ovals fucking 2x, wow, like 100%ed, like literally full on double the floor price in a matter of fucking minutes. Like you just see it go from like 8 to fucking 18. It's like bang, just big green candle. And that's from Meow, like obviously releasing that Twitter post, right? So if you look at the impact around the ecosystem, and if people are that hanging on his words in that respect, what the fuck do you think is going to happen when dupe comes? Exactly. Like, there's no way it just dumps off like to where people think it is. I generally think it's going to open higher than people think, and I think it's going to hold it a lot better than people think. You're obviously naturally going to have that initial bang sell pressure, because there's a lot of people that are potentially getting more money than they've ever had in Web3 before. So they might just fucking be like, yep, that's good enough for me. But we're also a little bit smarter, and we've been riding this meme coin season out, and people know that you've got to ride down that 30-40% trend to get 100% uptrend the other side. And I feel like there'll be a lot of big fucking wallets buying if it goes sub 50.
Yeah, imagine if people dump their dupe and then it never goes down.
Never recovers.
It just keeps going up.
Yeah.
But
That's what I mean, bro.
Cool.
It's fucking crazy, yeah.
That's why the liquidity play makes sense, right? Because like again, and especially the first week when you have like a lot of volume traded, that could be definitely interesting to get position. And that's a coin I'm comfortable to hold because I use the product every fucking day.
Yeah, I'm not selling my jupe. I have a lot of jupe coming, and I'm just gonna hold it and ride it into the bull cycle. It's just be stupid not to. It's free. It's no risk. They're my favorite kind of plays. No risk.
Exactly.
I mean, I know it's tempting, but I just recommend if you're one of those people that are tempted to sell everything in your wallet and be around hype, just park it somewhere you're not going to see it every day and just forget about it. Hopefully they have some kind of staking released where we could stake our jupe and lock it up. I think that would be the best for a lot of us long-term investors. That'd be cool to see. And speaking about investment, someone has asked, why is the market dumping so hard?
Welcome to crypto, bro.
I mean, honestly, it's buy the rumor, sell the news. The news was the BTC ETFs. A lot of VCs are pulling their money now, and they're gonna torment retail. That's what they do. So what they're doing right now is they're trying to scare retail, because retail's like, "What? I thought this was gonna moon," and they're pulling all their money out. And then retail is so mad, they're waking up every day and seeing red, that they're gonna start selling their assets for losses. And then what happens is big money starts buying it back up, and big money is they play with you. If you're new to this market, get used to it. What they do is they'll sell a little bit just to make it a little red, and every day it will get a little worse. And every day you're going to wake up and you're going to be even more pissed off. And eventually you're going to sell for a bigger loss because you're like, I should have sold yesterday. And then the next day you're like, I should have sold yesterday, and it's going to keep bleeding. And it's natural. And we also always see this kind of pullback prior to a halving. If you've never been through a crypto cycle, there's always a pump, about a 20-25% pullback, and then the halving happens, and then we start climbing into a bull cycle. So it's kind of natural. It's just that this cycle is a lot different than previous cycles because we have ETF. You know, we've had ETF, we had FTX as a black swan in this bear cycle. We've had a lot of crashing. We've had Binance, corruption scandals. We've had so much black swan info and this dumps. We've seen things happen in this bear cycle that we've never seen in previous cycles. So it's hard to say it's going to happen just like every other cycle. But I'm just speaking from experience of being in a cycle before that. You know, it's natural to see a 20% pullback. You know,
and Solana survives all of that
shit. Yes,
which is. That was but we survived. Let's go.
Hey, the market's bleeding. Just put on your seatbelts, people. Just strap in. Be patient. Just pretend like you're in a car flipping over. Eventually, it's going to stop. Just as long as you have your, I mean, if you have your seatbelt on, you're going to probably survive it. So just chill. That's not that they're manipulating the market because of the ETF. It's just normal market conditions. This is what they do. Big money will always manipulate retail. They will always liquidate retail. They'll make you think that the market's bullish. You guys will put in your longs, and they'll wait and they'll flip the switch. And they'll liquidate y'all, and then everybody will start putting shorts in. They'll wait and they'll flip the switch, and then everybody gets liquidated. It's just natural. It's just what happens. It happens in real stocks. Not as much because it's a little more regulated. But a little more,
a lot more, which is good. Regulation. Like, Senator Wine, if you watch this stream, don't regulate crypto. Thank you.
It's still manipulated like crazy, but we won't get into that. But
no, we have to close the show. It's already like
my last thoughts for the show. I just want to put out there. Yes. All content creators, all people that are doxxed and are willing to be on stream, Jelly, once they release the art and we know a date, I'm going to do a show for a reveal show, and I want to invite some of the Jelly ecosystem and holders onto a stream. So if you're interested, you have no problem being on stream, you don't have a shit connection, you have a decent camera and a decent mic, and want to come on and reveal some of your if you want to reveal some of your Jelly, your rascals with me, I'm going to bring 10 over into a wallet to use, and then I want to try to get some of the community together. So if you're out there, you're listening, you're in Jelly, you guys know me in the server, just hit me up. I don't know the date, as most people think. Well, you're a mod, you should know everything. Yeah, I'm a mod in Jelly, but I don't know when the art's coming.
Carlos doesn't know neither, so yeah.
only Carl and Carlos and Jack pretty much have that knowledge, and I think the only other people that may have the knowledge are the people that have been working on the back end with them. So whenever they do the announcement, there will be a show. There will
I
be a
heard.
show scheduled soon after for DeCod3rs. So,
Damn, do you have like any closing thoughts?
Well,
Remarks.
the only thing I can say is that what Jazz said there hurts a bit because maybe I know as well, but I don't know.
No, you don't know.
I
Bro.
don't know. That's the
No.
thing, right? But it hurts. It does hurt a little bit. But
no, we don't know shit. Like I but you know what? I don't ask either, and Carl will attest to that. I never ask. Like I'm never always like when in team chats. Like I'm never that guy. Like I'm just patient. I'm a holder. I like the excitement part of it too. I like being a holder and not knowing, and then just being hit. Like the whole burn mechanism. I knew shit about that, and I just was like, "Fuck it, I'm burning my jelly."
Same. But I asked for art upgrade in the 8.6.26 just after the reveal. So when? That's I love it. I love to do that. I love like when staking because I can do it with my own product, right? Because it's not coming anyway. So
He said it's not even coming.
So yeah, when staking, when art upgrade, when token, I love it. I love trolling. It's cool. Carl, any closing thoughts, remarks?
Nah, not massively. I think
good.
just good
Green
show.
good.
Solana good, crypto good, long term. It's a good show, man. Just,
that was good.
Yeah,
I like it. Yeah.
DeCod3rs good. Jelly
DeCod3rs
good.
Yeah.
DeCod3rs good, jelly good, Solana good, crypto good.
Let's be all good together. Thank you so much, guys, for the show. That was amazing. Like every week, that was banger. Thank you, everyone who joined us in the chat. Thank you so much. Thank you to every jelly holders. Thank you, Icon, for your donation in a pound, like 1.5. Let's go. That's what's up. And we will see you all next week for the same show. And then crypto trends tonight when I will stream gambles and try to not get the chain banned. See ya, everyone. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.